Welcome back to Design Bundles YouTube channel. If you guys are new here, my name is Crystal, and today I'm going to show you how to create a faux bleach effect inside of Designscape. So let's go ahead and dive right in. All right, so let's go ahead and start off with the files that I'm using today. So I'm actually using the faux bleach effect as well as the design from this bundle right here, which is called the Love to Craft Bundle Volume 8. So this guy is only $24 and it includes $315.73 worth of files. So lots of bundles inside of this one here. So if we scroll down, you're going to see right here that it has the faux bleach effects that we're going to need. And then I'm also going to use these files right here. So if you click on those faux bleach effects, you're going to see that here. So you're going to be able to see what that would look like. So what I'm going to do is I'm essentially going to turn these white whenever we get over to Designscape. Now we do have files where they're already white, but I'm going to go ahead and these ones are black and I'm going to change them to white. Now, if you guys are into tie-dye and things like that, you guys could also change these colors, you know, like pink and stuff like that too. So it would look like you bleached the t-shirt as well as added that color in there with the tie-dye. So this is the bundle that I'm using, like I said, with that bleach effect. And then if we go back over here with this bundle right here that's included, I'm going to use one of these super cute beach themed files right here for our t-shirt. So what I'm going to be doing is using a mock-up so we can do something like this. See how they've used a model and it's mocked up. It looks like it's on a t-shirt. So that's what I'm going to show you today. I'm going to show you guys how to mock up a t-shirt like this and then how to create that faux bleach in the background and things like that. All right, so let's go ahead and start off with Designscape. Now, how do you get to Designscape? If you guys are a Gold Plus member, you guys have free access to the Designscape. And if you guys are not a Plus member right now, you guys could definitely try it for as low as $1. You could try out the Gold Plus membership for $3. All right, so you're going to click on Plus membership. And if, like I said, if you guys are a Gold Plus member, you're going to see right here where it says Designscape. So you're simply going to click on that and it's going to bring you to this screen. And once you click on Go to Designscape, it's going to open up a screen like this. So this is a editing software, like I said, completely free for you to use. You can create mockups in here. You could create PNGs and SVGs and all of those things. All right, so let's go ahead and bring in our mockup. Now, let me go back over here to designbundles.net. I'm going to show you guys a mockup using the Plus member. So if you guys are a Plus member, you guys get those free credits to use over here. So you're essentially getting these files for free. Now, in our marketplace alone, if you use this search bar, we have lots of mockups up there as well. But if you're looking for one to use with your Plus credits, you're simply just going to type in t-shirt, and then you can start to type out mockup and you're going to get all of these t-shirts here. So say, for example, let's say I want to find a black one, because if we bleached that out and turned it white, and then we were able to, say, for example, I was using a gilded 50/50 because we would be able to sublimate that. Say, for example, I bleached out and made it the white, and then I sublimated the image on. So that's what I'm going to do today just to show you. Or you could also do a colored t-shirt. So what I want to also look for is a PSD file. You could definitely use any of these mockups, but I'm going to show you how to use a PSD file, which is available for our Designscape program. So to do that, see where it says included files over here on the left-hand side. If you scroll down, we are going to add a check mark to the one that says PSD. So it's only going to bring up the mockups that have a PSD file included. So you're going to see here in a second how easy it is to use a PSD file and how it's going to combine those mockups to make it look so realistic. So as we scroll through here, you can see you can have flat lay. Flat lay means that it's not a model. So you can have them with a model, or you could have them with a flat lay like this. So I'm going to kind of scroll through here. I really like this one here, but you're not going to really be able to see that bleach effect because the t-shirt is white. We could definitely do a red one. I'm going to go ahead and scroll over and see if I can't see a colored one. Here's a black one. Now, this one's really cool too. I think I'll do this one right here. But this one actually comes with a tumbler mock-up too. So if you wanted this one here, not only does it come with the t-shirt, it also mocks up that tumbler. So you're going to get a 2-for-1 right there. And so I'm going to do this one because it looks like she has a luggage, and I'm kind of doing a beach theme. She does have a backpack here. So I'm going to go ahead and do buy now for $1+ credit, hit confirm. We're going to hit download now. Download now. It's going to send it straight to the computer. So that's what I love too about our Plus credits is you don't have to take them to the checkout and check out. They're simply just download. All right, so that one is ready to go. So what we're going to do is if I click on this up here, I could actually double click this and it's going to open it up for us. So let's go ahead and head on over here to back into the Designscape program. You can actually just drag and drop this in here, or because we're going to start with a mockup first. We're going to do a drag and a drop, or you can go to File. We're going to go to Open. And then from here, you're going to go to Recent, and then you can pull up that file. And what you're wanting is there's going to be one that's a JPEG or the one that has a PSD at the end. We want the one that has a PSD. We're going to click on Upload. It's going to bring it right inside. All right, so what we want to bring in first is our faux bleach. So to do so, we're going to go to File, and then we're going to go to Open in Place. So instead of clicking on Open this time, we're going to click on Open in Place. So from here, I'm going to go to Recent again, and I'm going to search for that file. So we're going to be using this faux bleach one right here. We're going to click on Upload. All right, so from here, I could go ahead and center this guy up. You can see that we got the crosshairs. So you see those red lines there that are giving me that center. So from here, I actually want to change this to white. So what we're going to do is we're going to go down here to see where it says EFF down here at the bottom right. And then we're going to go to Color Overlay. So from here, you can change it whatever color you want. So for me, I'm doing that bleach effect. So I'm changing mine to white. So I'm going to go ahead and hit OK. And then we're going to hit OK. So that's how easy it is to change that. So you're going to go to, once again, EFF. You're going to go to Color Overlay and then change that color. All right, now for the next one, we're going to bring that design in and we're going to put it on top of that bleach effect. So now we're going to go to File, and then we're going to go to Open in Place once again. We're going to go back to Recent, and now we're going to pull up our design that we're using. So I'm going to go ahead and hit on Upload. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hold down the Shift to keep everything together, because if I try to drag it without holding Shift, it's going to distort. So we want to hold down the Shift, and then you want to grab one of these corners here. So I'm holding down the Shift, and then I'm going to drag this. Let go with your mouse first, and then we can kind of pop this in here like so. You just want to kind of center that once again. I can see my little crosshairs there. It looks great. I'm going to roll with it like this. Now to test the placement, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to File, and then we are going to go to Save Smart Object. See where it says Save Smart Object? You're going to click on that. It's going to say Save Smart Object Updated. And now if you click on this here, we can go back here. Now I can see that my bleach effect is way too big. So I want to bring this design down a little. So if we go back to this layer, so 2 tabs here, we're going to go back to our layer. And I'm actually going to select both of these layers here. So I'm going to hold down the Shift. And you see how I have it highlighted here? You can see the gray. Hold down the Shift, and I'm going to select this one as well. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to hold down that Shift, and so I can size both of these at the same time. Kind of size this down a bit, let go, and I'm going to grab it and kind of center it once again. So we're right about here. Let's go ahead and go back and test it. File, Save as Smart Object. So it's going to resave it for us. We're going to go back. So now I can see I'm starting to shrink that down a little bit. So I'm going to do it one more time, and I think I'll be pretty happy with it. So go back to Layer, and I've still got both of those selected. As I can see on the right-hand side, they're both highlighted. Hold down that Shift. We'll bring it down just a little bit more. Now I'm going to go ahead and try to center it somewhere right about here just to see if that looks good. File, Save Smart Object. We're going to go back to our mockup. So I need to move it over just to the left a little. So I'm going to go ahead and just grab them and move them over a smidge. File, Save Smart Object, and go back over. And I'm pretty happy with that. I could continue to play with this until my heart's content. But that is how you're going to create that faux bleach. So say, for example, if I was wanting to put this on my Etsy site, my Shopify, my Facebook Marketplace, Instagram, all of those places, now I can post this and it looks like I used a real live model. So that's how we can mock up that bleach effect. Now, say, for example, that I was going to have that bleach effect, a pink or whatever it may be, or maybe even a glitter. I could change those colors as well and just have that file and print it out. So that way it prints with that bleach effect in the background. So I'll go ahead and show you both of what I'm talking about here. So to save this entire file, as you can see on the right-hand side, we have several different layers. So what we want to do is we want to go to Layer, and I want to go to Flatten Image. So now if you look on the right-hand side, it's one solid file. And to save this so that way I can reshare it to social or wherever I may, I'm going to go ahead and click on PNG. So you're going to notice when I click on this PNG, it's going to immediately download straight to my computer. So that file is ready to use. Now I'm going to go ahead and come back up to Edit, and I'm going to undo. Now, what if I just wanted to use this design? I wouldn't actually have this t-shirt. So I'm going to go ahead and hit Delete, delete, and now I only have this file. So if I went over here and I went to layer, and then I went to flatten image, that way it's one solid image there. You can't see because of the white here, but I could definitely, let's see if I could get, let's go ahead and hit undo. Undo. There we go. So I've got that transparent so you guys could hopefully see that. So if I hit on PNG, this is now going to be a file that I could take and sublimate. Now, once again, you can't sublimate whites, but if you were, you know, for example, I changed that faux bleach to a pink, like I had tie-dyed it or something like that, you could definitely sub that together if that's what you're looking for. But if you guys are looking to create the faux bleach mock-up, so that way you guys could list your t-shirts for sale, you could add any sort of files to these as you want to. Now, once again, if you guys are interested, the bundle that I used today for that faux bleach, as well as that design, and it comes with lots of more files in here, as you can tell. Lots of fun stuff too for Father's Day is coming up. We've got some of those files right here, as you guys can see. And this bundle is super duper affordable. So if you guys are interested, we have this bundle linked down below. And then if you guys want to try out our membership, I'll have that link below as well, because once again, you can try it for as little as $3 a month to try out that gold membership, so you can play around with Designscape to see if it's something that you are interested in. Hopefully you guys have found inspiration in some sort of way or found this helpful today. If you guys have any questions at all, feel free to comment down below. And also, if you guys have not already, join our Facebook community group, because over there we can answer your questions really, really quickly, as well as other community members. There is hundreds of thousands of other crafters over there, and it's just a ton of fun. We even have giveaways over there, promo codes, and all of those fun things. So we have that link down below as well. I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, please hit the like button down below and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one.